What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 34 of my Total Warhammer 3 modded Belegar Ironhammer campaign. So as we saw last time, Fimber Ironhammer faced off against Skarsnik, who decided to try to lightning strike the apparently weak force. Unfortunately for Skarsnik, the two Outrider units basically destroyed his entire army, and once and for all showed why Fimber loves explosions so much. And we're gonna get a couple more Outriders in here for him, because, well, now that he's seen how effective they are, he can't deal with not having them. He has all those miners with blasting charges, but now he's seen the fast-moving units and the grenade launchers. It's actually a little bit surprising that the men of the Empire have grenade launchers and the Dwarfs, alas, do not. But anyway, in terms of what we got to do this time, we also took Schwarzhofen, but yeah, in terms of what we got to do this time, continue to going after the Vlad faction, Sylvania. Though we probably still can't strike at Castle Drakenhof. I keep thinking, should we strike at Drakenhof? But we just can't destroy this. The army's probably too strong. Unless, of course, there's one other possibility. If we were to be able to destroy these armies, as in if they didn't back off for whatever reason, and we could somehow heal up here and then siege the place, and without another army, if these guys tried to take a field battle, in that case, maybe we could do it. Certainly something to think about, but anyway, we'll do that later. Now, we do have the quest for the Armor of Skaldauer available, but as somebody pointed out in the comments of last episode, there are a lot of trolls that actually show up. I assume that the reinforcements expected are also trolls and giants. So based on that, but also based on the fact that we need to actually do the quest ASAP, well, we're going to do this. Well, first of all, we obviously can't do it without full HP, because that sounds like a lot of trolls. But we can simply move Thorgrim up here. And we are going to take the High Place and the World's Edge Archway. At this point, Belegar will have gone through Mount Silverspear and have reached the World's Edge Archway as well. These two will then, for one turn, swap armies and will use the Rangers to fight the quest. And I'm sure that the Rangers won't get nearly as badly hurt as what we have here. Especially considering, like, look at the Slayers. This guy's going to take 4 turns until fully replenished, and 5 turns here. We could get even more hurt with the trash regeneration we have. I'd rather not have everybody waiting around for 10 turns, trying in vain to heal. In addition to that, let's see, we have our new Morgrim Thane, who is going to go into whose army? Well, I guess you can join Thorgrim's right now. Fimber Red Axe, you're not needed anymore unless I'm mistaken. You're going to be replaced by this guy, Finn Grimson, and his additional construction cost reduction. We need more of these guys. So you're gonna leave the army.
By the King's command.
And you have nothing here, which is fine. Unfortunate to lose a cunning unit, but it's just not as useful as this is. You, Ancestral Blood Grugni, are going to go on the field, regardless of the cost. And then we are going to send Okri... Yeah, Okri, you're going to join, I guess, Thorgrim, although the extra ammunition could also be used for Fimber's army, and potentially for Bernoth's army, though Bernoth will obviously get swapped out, as this is not the right thing to have for a gunnery force. Actually, speaking of the gunnery force, while we're here, and we should probably also get the Thunderers with Grudge Rakers up and running, although... 3 turns, and just gotta be careful with our cash. Oh, wait, 1 turn. Okay, yeah, alright, fine, we'll recruit those. And we will also recruit 2 more Outriders. If this guy's doing the recruiting, he might as well continue in that light. Then we're going to switch off Masters of Steel and Stone to Venerate the Ancestors, or back to Venerate the Ancestors, though we will probably want to swap out some of the buildings and stuff we have here. Next up, Thorgrim is good. You are going to, I guess, then join Thorgrim. For now, though, we're going to be retooling all of these armies in a little bit. And I'm actually kind of tempted to send the other guy, Dorin, Half-Hand, who is also construction cost reduction, out of this army, and to start moving down here to the Corps of Engineers sort of thing that we got going on. Oh, you don't have a stonemason. Well, you very well should have a stonemason. There we go. Yeah, I've got a 15% cost reduction. Alright, head down. Like so. We don't need all those things in there. And honestly, we could do the same thing with Thin Grimson here. Yeah. If we had the Corps of Engineers just reduce everything to 0, it'll be just fantastic, won't it? Alrighty, so you guys are good. And then Belegar, you've got to move up to Mount Silverspear. We really got to take out these orcs as fast as possible for the +2 control. That'll give our entire territory. Go, 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 Belegar. And I do have to wonder if there is a hard target hidden behind the ruin of Mount Silverspear, but we'll find out shortly. Then... actually, before moving these guys, I think what we'll do is... also, Doran, move out here, please. Ah, you're still in Mount Squighorn, damn. Are you guys in Mount Squighorn? Yes. You... have a stone mason, but you could go to Karak. Okay, wait, let me see if I can figure this out. So you want to transfer some units. Namely, we want to... okay, you can not be in this stance. One of you is actually going to have to chase Sark down, but I guess we can use Fimber to do it while we send Burnoth up north, because he has to take the cannon. We can give you the gunner and give Fimber the rest, like so. So you have gunner. Then you get the miners. Then you can trade away your quarreler. I don't really need the quarreler. I'm actually thinking, well, now if it wasn't so expensive to recruit these guys, I'd just outright delete it. You know what? Trade it to this guy for now. And then we'll send him north. Then Guthrie, for one turn, we're going to move you to Karak to reduce the recruitment cost, or not recruitment cost, the construction cost there. It's only -7, but it's something. We also have Ancestral Blood Gazul, so that's not doing anything for us, but it's okay. Then Fimber, you're going to go into ambush stance, and you're going to start moving down here, like this. And you're going to chase after Tsark Beard Taker. Yeah, we're not super concerned about the army, especially once we've seen what the Outriders can do, or since we've seen. Then you... oh, you can go back into underway stance. Well, that's just lovely. Alright. The question is, where do we send you? I guess you could go in and support Thor Grim. Right up here. Like so. And then you two will stay here for a little bit. Nice. Then... we're gonna go to Karak. You guys are all here, which means we got the considerable reduction. So Iron Rock for free. Then this place not for free, but not expensive either. And then we will build the Scrat Mine here as well. Although we will have to return here in a couple turns. Next up, oh, in fact next turn, because the Squirrel Mine is nearly done. Next, Guthrie, while you are reducing the construction cost here further, it's probably not gonna be by 500, is it? Actually depends on how much this costs. 360 now. I am not sure. I'm just wondering, because I'd like to delete this guy, but he's currently causing a 5% plus 2%, 7% reduction. Nah, you know what? I think that's not worth it. So we're going to delete you. And I hope this isn't a mistake. What does this cost now? 570. I don't remember what the other number was. I think it was 280 or something like that. Might have actually been able to save the amount of money on this upgrade. Probably not. Nah, it's fine, okay. And that's good as it is. Then, we're gonna move to Berkvar and do the same thing. So you're gonna go here for a second. All of you are gonna do the same. Like so, and like so. Beautiful. Berkvar, we have a free upgrade at Varenka Hills. And nothing else needed for now, and I think... yeah, everything else is good, which means for now we're going to switch you back to Venerate the Ancestors. Then, Constructor Furbrow, you're going to leave here and move back to Karak, or wherever. While the Engineer Corps is going to move through this territory. Wait, this is Iron Rock, yeah, so let's stay here for a turn. Like so. And like so, we need to move down here to Crooked Fang Fort and probably to Eight Peaks as well. So, ooh, you are going to go into March stance for a turn, just to try to get out of the attrition areas, like so. Alright, and we'll reduce construction costs further, right here. Also, do you guys have anything that supports the territory? No, not really. Just cleanse corruption, which isn't all that useful to us. That's okay, though. We also will have to get rid of Brock Whitebeard, rather, eventually, because he costs too much for what he does, most likely. Then, now that this place is cheap, we're going to free upgrade this Dwarf Keep. And that's 3 Dwarf Keeps we just upgraded for free. Love it. And then we are going to... Wow. That's way more expensive than I was expecting. But alas, what can you do? And then, wait, we still need to return here for 1 turn, but yeah, you guys are close enough to do so. Dragonhorn Mines. We probably still want to upgrade this, regardless of the cost. And lastly, we need... What else do we need here? We could get another growth building. We could also start building the trading depots here as well. It will affect 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5 different territories due to adjacency. Yeah, 5 different territories at the cost of losing out on a little bit of extra money from the Stonebread Bakery seems like it's worth it. That'll be an extra 15% income from all buildings to 5 territories at the cost of losing 150, so 450 gold per turn. Yeah, it seems like these will make more money, though they will be expensive. So let's go for a trading depot here as well. And then actually in here we can get a Dragonhorn Mine. It is Dragonhorn Mine. We can get a Stonebread Bakery instead. Alrighty. A little bit admin heavy to start off the episode, I know, but I feel like this will pay dividends in the long run. Alrighty, that now looks good to me, and you can stay in this stance, right? Do we need to build anything else? Well, in 5 turns, yes. But for now, no. So you can briefly venerate the ancestors once more, and then we'll go back to the other stance afterwards. Crooked Fang Fort, we will be moving down to you shortly, so you can go into Masters of Steel and Stone. And then I guess we need to do the same thing here, so Masters of Steel and Stone at 8 Peaks. Alrighty. And I don't believe we can reach Karak Asgal, but that's another thing that's in the cards. We want to upgrade Asgal and get that gem mine up and running fast as possible as well. Yes. Alrighty, that looks good. Now let's take out the dead here, shall we? You are going to go after Gottfried Grigorovich. And look at that attrition. He's going to run. Ooh, please, please, please move beside Baron. Nah, damn. If he had only moved beside Baron, that would have been fantastic. Oh well, Alaric, I think we're going to want you to move down here in order to leech the XP. I'm going to auto-resolve this. I'm going to hope that this doesn't screw us over. You're going to go into encamp stance for a second just to buff up the army a little bit. You, Cazador, attack. It's going to hurt the miners, isn't it? Let's see, 30 HP and 30 units and 28 units down to... 30 and 0 losses. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, for once the auto-resolve didn't screw us. I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked. Drink to victory this time around. And there we go. Now, you got a Cooper, that's all fine. I probably should have canceled the thing there, the research. What can you do? Now, can you attack this guy? I sincerely doubt it, but you're gonna give it a try. Wait, why did I take you out of encamp stance? My bad. You are going to attack him. He's most likely going to run. But just in case it succeeds... No volley fire. Attack. Yeah, he's gonna run. And I don't imagine we'll be able to reach... Oh, that's interesting. Is he close enough to draw out the garrison? No, I think he's just a little bit too far. Can you chase him down? You can. But the garrison does not... Man, it's so close, too. Cazador, if you go into March... you can't go into March stance. What a shame, so I guess you're gonna have to stay here. Oh, well. Are you actually... wait. And we could move this guy in March stance into the army, but with all we have left here, I don't think it's enough to kill them. Isabella would probably be too difficult to bring down. Oh well, well he's not going to attack Zufbar, at least I sincerely doubt it, so we'll put Alaric back into Oakenhammer. What's the likelihood he attacks Oakenhammer? Probably pretty minimal. You can stay on the edge of the territory, I guess. I mean, we could move you to defend Oakenhammer, just in case as well. Go here. Alrighty. And I don't believe you can reach Schwarzhofen to take it back either, so and that's just fine. It looks like we didn't need to do that though, so volley fire back. Alrighty, now, who else needs to move? It looks like we're just about to end the turn here. Honestly, Dowie being what they are, and Min episodes do seem like it's fairly appropriate for them as well. You know what, Burundan, you're gonna head down to Magritta, and we're gonna send Grimly up to Montenas and March Stands instead. And then we're gonna send him to take Bilbali as well. Because the Chaos Corruption is just gonna keep going, and these are our territories now, and we need to hold on to them. Hopefully these two don't get corrupted by the presence. Also, is there anything at sea that would be valuable to us? Nah, nothing around us by the looks of it. Yeah, really, wow. Man, a single Skull Island would be so freaking helpful to us right now. But alas, I don't see one. Anyway, anybody else need to move here? Kazran, Norgrimling. What were we using for again? You have the Stone Mason, and you can have regular Mason as well if you wanted to. You're Groby Slayers, who are not super useful. And you have defeated Tretch Craventail. Oh, I wonder if Tretch is back up and running. It would be nice. I hope that he's at Mount Silverspear rather than at Crookback Mountain, though I have a feeling he's at Crookback. Well, the speed would actually be great on Belegar's army, but I don't think he's defeated him, has he? Vermin Flail, Ratcatcher, Plunderer, no. Well, at least he has Vermin Flail, but we're not gonna farm the defeat trait again. I gotta lose my mind if we have to keep doing that. It's too much. Alrighty, everybody else looks good to me. We have no money, so unless there's Diplo to do, we're going next turn. Argolon, still rising in terms of public or relationship. Everything else looks like something we can avoid, unless there's wars we can join to do something. We could probably get these guys to trade with us via war, but I'm not sure it's necessary. Yeah, I think it's fine. Alrighty, let's skip the rest of this. Garrison, unassigned skill points, yada yada, and the turn. And let's proceed to Silverspear and the High Place. Oh, and I guess this little Orky army might attack us as well, but we shall see. Oh, it looks like Imrik has, in fact, managed to take Crookback. But let's just say I don't imagine he'll be holding on to it for too long, as we... Oh, my. Oh, that's not good. The Golden Order has attacked the Wargrove of Woe. This faction has no allies. Poor Draika. It would have been nice to actually ally with Draika, but, well, this is inescapable. The problem with this is that Draika's actually fairly close to us. Probably actually closer to us than she is to the Golden Order, with the possible exception of these territories. But, man, that's gonna put Zufbar into more trouble. Ah, Balthy, what are you doing? Oh, an underway interception. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Auto-resolve, and we won't be seeing Sark Beard Taker again. We're gonna drink to victory because the other rewards were negligible. And Vlad has returned and is back at Castle Drakenhof. Okay. Not much we can do about that, I think. We either peace out with him, or we trade Schwarzhofen, or, well, we'll figure it out. Now, ally mobilizes towards settlement. Great, Sark Beard Taker doing things. What did we get this from? Magnificent armor of Borak Beetlebrow. To rid Karak Hearn of two despicable giants, Borak fashioned this suit of exquisite Gromril armor that glows with several master runes. It's a quite nice armor pierce. Ward save 10. Very nice. Construction Mine, another Stone Mason, always nice to have. Ready for duty, Recruiter Scaff Hogmog, who we don't need right now but will later. And there we go, Volley Fire research complete. Warheart of the One Eye has arrived. Does Warheart of the One Eye arrive here? At Gristle Valley? I do have to wonder. Gonna be a little bit concerning. Grimly, you might take Bilbali, but I'll think about it. The closer we get up here, the more likely we are to find these guys. Also, we'll need to send somebody up here to find the elves as soon as we have dwarven diplomats. Plus 30 relationship with them should be enough for us to be able to start trading with them. And in fact, we're gonna start on this right now. Actually, probably after we fight, because we want more archivists or whatnot. Alrighty, speaking of fight, while I'm sure there's plenty of admin that we have to try to figure out right now, Belegar to Mount Silverspear. Please tell me Tretch is there, please. Nope, it's just a random garrison. And I don't imagine... If we could take World's Edge Archway this turn... Wait. I would just absolutely love to fight the Armor of Skaldar battle right now. I'm very excited about the prospect of fighting so many trolls and stuff. This just feels like a waste of Belegar's time, but we know we're gonna get hurt from auto-resolving. Wait, Mount Silverspear... You don't have walls? Oh, wow. Isn't that a shame? For you. Not so much for us. I mean, I guess we could fight it in the field. And alright, you know what, screw it. Let's just fight it in the field. I think we need to reduce casualties. If we're going to fight those trolls, we need a full HP army to give to Thorgrim, and we'll fight this cinematically, because just in case, what if the High Place and the other territories have weak armies and aren't worth fighting?
Understood.
Alrighty, well, Belegar understands. He understands that the enemy army may not be all that strong, but, you know, we gotta get Belegar a fight of some sort. It's been too long as he has been traveling all this way. And it looks like we're going to start off by having our Grudge Throwers duel with the enemy catapults. So the catapults are, alas, still out of range. They're actually going to be ignoring our Grudge Throwers for now and are heading towards our Hammerers and our Miners, which are all the way back there, because they're the only units that they can really see, other than our own artillery pieces and our heroes. Kind of interesting that they don't want to actually fire upon our own Grudge Throwers, though. I feel like the Plague Claws would probably benefit from at least giving that a try, but interesting behavior from the AI. Anyway, the enemy moves in, and our Quarrelers, or Rangers rather, I can't believe I just said Quarrelers, begin to fire. That poor unit of Gutter Runners get absolutely decimated. We have Ballistics Calibration activated, and here comes the enemy trying to make it through all of this. The Gauntlet of Bolts. And let's see, it looks like the enemy is going to be losing units real quick at this rate. Oh, those Plague Monks. I do feel somewhat bad for them, but really not all that bad. And this is probably all that Tretch's faction will have left to. They are going to pop a spell, though, a Pestilent Breath, right through our battle line here, so at least we'll take some damage to that. I wonder if this actually destroys any units, or... Well, I mean, we do have a lot of armor on the Rangers, or decent armor, I should say, on the Rangers. It looks like the damage is certainly there, but not enough to kill any of our units. We're also trying to focus down that enemy Plague Priest, so he does not cast again a Rune of Wrath and Ruin coming in onto the units that are hitting us from the side. And here come the Hammerers and the Miners, gonna add some melee action to the fray. Granted, we could have turned our Rangers to this, but I suppose it's nice for the Hammerers and the Miners to get at least a little bit of fighting going before the battle ends. Here comes some blasting charges into the single enemy unit of Storm Vermin that decided to flank us, and they are going to move in and start fighting our Miners. Of that said, I do imagine that the Clanrat Spears will have been cleared by the Hammerers pretty quickly, and we can move in to reinforce against the Storm Vermin instead. Otherwise, the battle is pretty much over by the looks of it. There's still a few units trying to move in, and hey, this Clanrad unit might actually reach our melee line. Alright, good job to the AI. Might actually have something of a fight on our hands, and there are still units on this side, but they're going to fail fairly miserably, and it looks like the Storm Vermin and Clan Rats are about to rout. These guys are gonna rout too. They're discouraged, yeah, okay. Now, the discourage really hurts the Skaven in particular, whether it's the Rune of Groth discourage, or whether it's the Grudge Thrower discourage. They both work pretty nicely. And there we go, and take out those units as they run. Anything left? No, it does not look like it. The battle will end, and obviously we don't have to give chase. Decisive victory, unsurprisingly, but Belegar is full of them, and it's nice to see that in the few turns that Belegar hasn't had a battle, the Rangers have not lost their touch. Alright, there we go. No problem at all. Belegar's army reckon face, as it always does. We're going to occupy Mount Silverspear, and I believe... Ooh, Sapper. And I believe... no, Tretch is not destroyed. What does he still have? 0 territories, so it looks like he has a little army moving around somewhere. I do have to wonder where. Also, we have a clan barracks here, which we obviously do not need. Don't bother collecting income from this particular territory, but do bother building that mason. We also probably will want to take Tower of Gorgoth for ourselves, as Grimgor's faction is out here, and in fact we are... yeah, we're going to be bordering Grimgor's faction, eh? Well, at the very least, all the Cathians will love us for destroying him. How would you feel about it, Goldtooth? Fairly well as well. There's also another set of mountains just past the Darklands here, the Mountains of Morn, that we could occupy, so very much a decent amount of territory we could always expand into. All of this could be ours, though it looks like the Cathians are starting to hold some of this territory, so if we weaken Grimgor too much, that'll be a problem. Anyway, Belegar, you've moved. Now let's see what we're looking at the high place. It does not, in fact, have a garrison building. It does have a garrison, but it ain't anything crazy. Dorn Halfhand, you're moving out here to continue the engineering core thing that you're doing. And I guess Finn Grimson, you're doing the same thing. Move this way, though. Alright. Burnoth and Co. Also, what does your runesmith do? Your ancestral blood Thugni? Yeah, that's fine. And that one's okay. And Okri will keep, but probably not in this army. Anyway, Thorgrim, we're gonna have I was about to say, we're gonna have you attack the high place, but maybe we'll use Burnoth instead. Why? Because we get extra healing out of here due to Venerate the Ancestors, which could be good for us. On the other hand, if we were to take World's Edge Archway with Thorgrim, we could immediately swap out units with Belegar and then head to the battle for the Armor of Skaldauer, which would also be lovely. Well, either way, Fimber, you're going up here, you're going to be taking some units, so you're going to be taking this, and then all the gun units are going to burn off. Wait, while we're here, is there anything else that we want to recruit? I'm actually thinking that this may not be enough Thunderers with Grudge Rakers. Oh, but we no longer have the recruitment cost reduction, so we probably can't get them. At least not right now. It's okay, we'll see how much space we have left in the army after this, and then we'll do it. Though we probably want one of these Thanes in that army as well, won't we? Ammunition and research rate, because you give increased ammunition... well, actually not super necessary. Snipe is for rangers, which is great, but not needed for you. Ammunition for ironbreakers and miners, which is definitely needed for the other army. And vigor loss reduction for hammers, so we will indeed need 2 of these for Thorgrim, but probably not these ones, not the ammunition ones. Although I suppose that they would give extra ammunition to his artillery pieces. But anyway, I digress as usual. You go to the high place, and we'll use Thorgrim to reinforce. Skunk is running away. Close victory? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this is a close victory at all, because we do this.
The High King moves.
And then we attack. Decisive victory, low casualties. Let's hope that our armies don't get too hurt. 45 units on the first unit of Slayers. And 33. Okay, yeah, a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. Certainly not worth wasting our time fighting that one. Especially with 2 armies available. We're gonna occupy the place. And another fiery ring of Thori, alright. Hey, and we did get the student that time. Did we just get 2 students, or did I miss? I'm about to find out. Another Dawnstone is nice. Another Guildmaster is also nice. Very good. And Thorgrim... I wonder, do you heal up more here, or do you heal up more in Mount Squighorn? I gotta imagine that it's still at Mount Squighorn, so you're gonna go here. It's probably about the same, actually. Oh well. We can actually put you directly into the high place. What's your healing here? Turns until replenished 4. Wait, 7? No, 4, okay. Turns until replenished 4 as well from 52 units. No, I think you do heal more here than you would in the high place, so just stay there then. Alright, then I guess we'll use Burnout to take World's Edge Archway, meet up all the armies, transfer all their units between each other, and then separate into different locations. I might send Belegar back southward to kill Emmerich and take all his territory. And then we can send one of the armies through Mount Gunbad to fight Azag, and then the other to fight Grimgor. Still very worried about the Exiles of Khorne suddenly declaring war on us, but they've just been sitting there for a while, so as long as we have that, we may as well continue taking advantage of it. Anyway, Doran and Finn, you have moved. We can't go back to Blood River Valley yet, but we will shortly. Oh, look at that. Lovely income. You guys are going to briefly go here, to Iron Rock. Like so, and like so. Can you get to Iron Rock with March Stance? You cannot. Unfortunately. But oh well. Not a big deal. You're still in Masters of Steel and Stone, but do we want to switch that out? Well, in 4 turns, you'll need to go back to a different stance, but that's in 4 turns. Well, actually, no. Next turn, we upgrade this. So, no. Then, you guys need to go here. And here. Not to the next territory, just stay here. Was there anything to upgrade there? No. Well, just the granary, but too expensive for now. And then you're gonna upgrade the mine here. You're gonna upgrade the trading depot. Damn, that's quite expensive. And we can always wait a couple turns until these guys get here and reduce it further. If we're going back through this direction anyway, because we have to go down to Karak Eight, I think that's just fine. Neither of these things is particularly critical right now, so move on to the next territory. Here, here, and here. Then, these should be free, or at least one of them should be free. So we will upgrade you, we will upgrade the timber mill, and nothing here, but Crooked Fang Fort can get its scrap mine. Yes, keep growing the Empire. Man, I'm absolutely loving this Engineer Corps thing. It's very, very helpful. And then we'll move down to Karak Eight next turn, or as soon as we can. Are you in attrition place again? You are. Can you avoid it here? Yes, and then you guys have to travel as far as you can go. I'm not entirely sure whether we can actually reach Karak Eight in 1 round. By the looks of it, we can't. Unless you can do so by jumping. Oh, I also just realized we can make this even cheaper. Like so. Huh, wait, did that actually cheapen it at all? You have a stone mace kit. Must have, and I just didn't see. That's fine. Does Crooked Fang Fort need the reinforced gate? You know what? Just in case, let's build it. We'll need to build the same thing at Karak Eight. These things are still way too expensive, so we'll wait until those guys come down. Now, in terms of what else we have remaining here, so Vlad is sitting there, but I once again imagine his army is too strong for us to fight. We could try to siege, but honestly, you guys aren't healed up enough for it. And just keep healing, I guess. And Gradnar, I'd love to delete you, but we have to keep you. Let's also get the gate up and running here. Hopefully before the orcs come back for another go. Okay, now, Constructor Furrowbrow, you are good where you are, and Grimly, you need to take Bilbali. It's gonna cost us 2.4k, yeah, we can afford it right now, so go. And then you can move back down to Magritta and Tobara. We'll leave Burundan Stoneheart in this place, colonize. We'll leave him in this place just in case one of these areas gets attacked, but otherwise, we're going to send Grimly to Tobaro and then shortly redeclare war on the Pirates of Sartosa and begin attacking them. We can, in fact, start by raiding them. We do have military access with Miragliano, after all, or Tilea. And are you guys still failing to retake our gals? We're gonna have to do it for them, aren't we? Typical. Border princes. Come on, get some competency in there. Alrighty, or competence, rather. Let's see, is that it? Retinue, you need to move up north, so away you go. I'd like to end the turn if possible. We have no more money remaining.
Summon me if you dare.
Gradnar Copperpot, you are good as well. Halkin Half, I think we did everybody.
Summon me if you
Yeah. Alrighty, well, if we did everybody, away we go. Wait, one last thing. You are in range of this, right? Yeah, you are, okay. I'm just worried about Vlad suddenly attacking Oakenhammer, which wouldn't go so well for us there. Alrighty. Now, skip. Commandment available in Bilbali. Yes, go for Venerate the Ancestors. We need both the corruption reduction and the public order here pretty badly. 2 more turns until the Confederation is gone. And alright, the rest looks good. Now, Diplo check and then end turn.
Those who you need.
They're getting closer and closer with Vidrioth, but alas, still not quite close enough. Come on.
Dark are these.
Argwalon not as likely anymore. He does not like probably strategic threat. We could probably try to give them a little bit of cash over time. At least they don't super hate us. Ooh, hello. And we do have an ally mission, Warg. Alright, we'll see if we can find you. It's the only mission available to us, so... And that's the only thing we'll do. Sylvania still wants to peace out, but it ain't happening as yet, and there we go. With that, we're gonna end the turn. And we're just going to see if anything interesting happens, but otherwise we're basically out of time. But at the least, we have our recruitment complete, which means 4 new cannon. It also means that with all of our new units, or with all of these units moved up to World's Edge Archway, we shall be able to do the quest for the Armor of Skaldauer next turn, or next episode, which is gonna be in the next turn, but yes. Alright, come on now. Border Princes, what do you want? You want us to do... No, not yet, but soon. Actually, it would be ideal if the Wood Elves did that as well. Construction cost for Norgrimling, great. Win 3 battles against vampire counts. I wish it was vampire counts or the vampire coast, but oh well, Vlad has moved away from Castle Drakenhof. Huh, something must be threatening him from up there. Interesting. Alrighty, well, Dwarven Tattooist and all that we don't care about, and yeah. Looks like we won't get attacked anywhere. Trab is still here, and I'm willing to bet Belegar can attack him, but at the cost of taking damage. And we are beginning to threaten Mount Gunbad, which is going to be so valuable. I wonder if you're going for Tower of Gorgoth. No, you're not at war with them. Oh, wow. Okay, which means Grimgor is probably coming for us, and whoa, Caravan of Blue Roses, moving to Nagashazar, I hope, I should say, to Nagashazar, and not towards Desolation of Nagash. We don't have any armies here. Oh, that's not great. You can recruit stuff here, and we might need to, and just get some cheap rangers. And damn, he's not at war with Imric. Could you please join war against the Caravan of Blue Roses? No, you are not. Yeah, Imric's kind of a problem. Alright, well, we'll need to destroy him. I guess we'll need to destroy a lot of things, but we'll work on that next time. Speaking of next time, we will be going after the Armor of Skaldauer and the nice buff that it gives us. If we can end the turn after that, that'll also complete the Confederation, and then maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to get either Karak Kadrin or to get Thorek to join us, which would be absolutely lovely as well. Can't wait to add their buffs to ours. Anyway, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. Sorry about the admin episode for those who don't appreciate it, but I'm sure we'll have a great battle next episode, so stay tuned. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.